Well, President Donald Trump has struck a softer tone on Greenland after meeting NATO chief Mark Rutte, saying that he will not impose the recently threatened tariffs on imports from European countries. Now, with the second year of Trump's second term now underway and midterm elections fast approaching, the lingering question is, will President Donald Trump change his approach? The WION team breaks it down for you from Davos, Switzerland.
It is the aftermath of what we've been calling the T-Day. Trump's address is finally making headlines, and as we expected, it is Greenland right at the center of everyone's attention. A lot of interesting things, Siddhant, that have come out of Trump's address over here with respect to what he really wants out of Greenland. Also him saying in between that he may not attack or use physical force, but clearly establishing his claim over the territory and trying to justify why it's not just important for US, but also for NATO. What do you make of it?
Well, on expected lines, nobody is surprised that he is mentioning Greenland. He's just reiterating his claim. So largely, this was a speech that we all have heard in last 24 hours in various forms. The Europeans, for them, they're present here. For them, it's an anxious moment. They see an upending of the post-World War II order. That was essentially the Americans providing security to Europeans. That has dramatically changed now. It's clearly Donald Trump wants Greenland. But what's your sense like in terms of Donald Trump changing the world in 2026? You're following the domestic politics as well. We have the midterm elections. Do you think that the midterm elections can stop the Donald Trump train?
Well, that's a big question at this point, because remember when Trump started his campaign for the second presidency, his pitch was about ending wars and being the anti-war person. And even though he has claimed of ending several wars in the last few months, we are looking at conflicts and military attacks that are quite contrary to his statements. And so there is going to be a MAGA support base which will be disappointed in what the American president is doing. On the other hand, he will also have supporters. But even Trump knows that this is going to be a very close contest, which is why, Siddhant, we've been hearing on and off again about his confusion and his remarks about having or not having the midterm elections. And that the fact that he's even mulling it gives you a sense of him understanding what ground reality of American domestic politics is right now. He is hesitant in terms of what the ramifications and the political result of midterms can potentially be. Will or will he not let the midterms happen? And at what cost? Is Greenland just a territorial security ambition, or is there more political rhetoric behind it?
Well, frankly speaking, it's very difficult to predict Donald Trump. But I would sense it like that he is just trying to divert issues, because when he started, he did not start with these politics. My point is that he started on a note which was very domestic oriented. When it comes to foreign policy, that was not too much high on the agenda in many ways. Greenland was never mentioned during his campaign trail. Now, it looks like a diversionary tactic to me.
Well, absolutely. I mean, from day one of Trump to year one of Trump, we've seen more than 365 days of complete upending of several domestic and international policies by the American president. Will this momentum stay as his second year of the second term begins? That's the big question. And where does the conversation really go from here between him and the European leaders? It's going to be very interesting to see what happens on that front as well. But we'll keep coming back to you. As you know, Team WION is here at Davos in its largest ever strength. WEF, 2 more exciting days of it left. Keep watching WION World is One. This is my colleague Siddhant Sibal. I'm Dharamjot Kaur. Stay tuned.